Hey guys, Lamfin92 again today with episode 50 of Coin Collector, and I just wanted to say a massive thanks to all of you for supporting this series so well. I know the views haven't been too high lately, but this may probably be due to sub boxes or something else, but still, those people of you who watch the videos still give me amazing support with the likes, with the comment and feedback, and I really enjoy making this series, of course, with all the trading and gameplay stuff like that. So a massive thanks to all of you for supporting it so well. So I wanted to do kind of a special thing for the 50th episode, and I'm going to do a Q&A commentary over just some trading in the background. I need to do a lot of trading to get to a team I have planned on building in the soon future. So let's get straight started with the questions. First of all, which do you prefer, FIFA 12 Ultimate Team or FIFA 13 Ultimate Team, and why? That's probably difficult to answer because, first of all, I haven't played FIFA 13 Ultimate Team for as long as I played FIFA 12 Ultimate Team, simply because it hasn't been out that long. And I really do enjoy FIFA 13 Ultimate Team, to be honest. I know some people rage a lot at the game, and of course there are some or a lot of flaws in the game. Probably the most annoying things for me are assisted crossing, over the top through balls, still very overpowered. Of course, near post shots are ridiculous, so that's not realistic at all. And then some random things, like for example, they still didn't implement a kind of search filter for the consumables in FIFA 13 Ultimate Team, so you still have to look ages for the card you're actually looking for, which of course bumps up the prices by a lot, which is kind of annoying, but still I do enjoy Ultimate Team quite a bit, otherwise I wouldn't play it, of course. So next question is, will you keep the Brazilian team and or Neymar? And as you could see on the screen very quickly, I actually sold the Brazilian team. Still have Neymar on the trade pile because I want to sell him for 1 million coins or slightly around that area, simply because I don't want to make a loss on him, and I have got enough coins at the moment to trade normally without selling Neymar, so I don't want to rush selling him, but rather get the maximized profit out of him there. And next question is, how do you get those inform players for so cheap and then sell them for 5k more? Kind of a bizarre question actually. I buy them for, on a low price and then sell them for around the average price. And I think why I can, or why I'm able to buy them for a low price is maybe down to two reasons. By the way, if you didn't know it before, most of the players I actually get are on a buy now and not an open bid. So I think the first thing is that people are too impatient with putting up players on the trade pile. They just want to make coins as quickly as possible, and so they set them up for too low prices, and maybe they could get a lot more out of the players and still sell them very quickly, but they just list them for too low prices, and there's of course something you can capitalize on. And I think the second thing is that a lot of people make mistakes and don't recheck the players' prices when they actually sell them, so they maybe just put them up for the price they bought them for. And especially with inform players, that is a huge risk because the inform players' prices seem to go up in the weeks after they actually were released in packs. So keep in mind, if you got some inform players and you want to sell them and you got them for like a couple of weeks in your squad or in your team in general, then be sure to recheck their prices on the market because they will undoubtedly have changed. So next question is, who is your favorite footballer in the history of football? And that has got to be Zinedine Zidane without a shadow of a doubt. I really enjoyed watching him, and I was very lucky to be able to probably just watch his whole career throughout my living time so far. That was amazing, and I wish he still played, but this is of course years ago now. Absolutely amazing player in my opinion. He did so many great things on the pitch and made them look so easy, which is always really nice to see, and I loved watching the games he played in. And then of course he's probably closely followed by Xavi, who's just an amazing player, still rocking at the moment. I of course missed some amazing players like Pelé, Maradona, Beckenbauer, but I simply wasn't around at that time, so definitely the player I think is the best overall I saw ever on TV is Zinedine Zidane. So next question is, what is your favorite BPL club? Probably will get some hate for that from the respective fans for the clubs, but actually first of all, if I was to support a club in the BPL, it was to be Manchester United, simply because of some of the players like Rooney, Scholes, Giggs, and all the other kind of old school players like Peter Schmeichel, who was a great goalkeeper in my opinion, and Solskjaer, and people like that, even though of course they beat Bayern in the Champions League final, but that was a lot of years ago, and I don't really want to talk about that, to be honest. And of course, probably a lot of you actually know that I dislike clubs like Chelsea or Manchester City. simply because I dislike the fact that when someone very rich gets to a club and just buys and buys players all over the place, and it just changes the whole club, and all of a sudden they have success just because of the money they didn't even earn themselves. That is something I really dislike. I think this question answered. Next one is, how much time do you spend on trading daily, and how do you know or remember players to search for? That's really difficult to answer. The first thing, how long do I spend on trading? It really depends how much time I have, and I'm basically just trading when I'm in front of my laptop, studying maybe, and then just while I make some pauses and maybe watch some videos in the background from other YouTubers, then I trade throughout that time. Really difficult to answer that. And the second part of the question was, how do you remember players to search for? Simply because I trade a lot, and I think it's very easy to remember the players. If you have problems with remembering players, though, you can of course always use the ultimatedb.nl, the ultimate database, or FootWiz or Foothead to check, especially if you want to trade inform players, to check how what kind of inform players are out there. Next question is, what is your favorite German food? That is really difficult to answer because German food, what is special for German food? Probably a speciality from Germany is Grünkohl with Mettwurst and Bratkartoffeln. That will sound very strange to my English listeners, but that is probably my favorite German food. The next question is, what do you think the Bayern versus Dortmund score will be? I think it will be a very close game, both very good teams, and I hope Bayern gets on top of that. I think it will be a 2-1 win to Bayern. Next question is, what would be your ideal FIFA Christmas present? It could be any player from any past FIFAs. If I had to choose a player, it would probably be Inform Lavezzi from FIFA 11 because he was absolutely amazing. Next question is, how long did you take to learn English so well? I took English for 9 years in school and also had some advanced courses and had more English lessons than probably normal students, so this is how long I actually took. Next question is, would you want Bayern to sell Mario Gomez for 30 million or more? I saw you saying Mandzukic is better than him on Twitter. Absolutely, I would even want him to sell if he would sell for 10 million or so. In my opinion, Mandzukic is a much better player. Gomez just, I know he isn't a good footballer in my opinion. He is a good finisher, but other than that, you can't really pass the ball to him and expect too much of him if he isn't around the box area. So I really don't enjoy watching him, and Mandzukic is a much better player in my opinion. So this is actually the end of the episode, guys, and here you can see a brief overview of all the players I traded in this episode and the total profit I made. So as I said in the beginning, a massive thanks to all of you for supporting this series so far. It's just been a pleasure to make videos for you guys. Once again, if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like rating on this video, as this does help me out a lot as usual. Other than that, thanks once again for watching, and I will talk to you later.